Hello everybody, good morning to one and all. This is Kranth and I am the trainer here to teach Photoshop for you. So when I speak about the Photoshop, manam em nerchukunnam intaku mundu, at the same time what are we about to learn is the most important thing that you have to put up in your brain. So when I speak about this, yes, we were been learning about the mark tool. The last time we were been doing some of the interfaces on how to actually edit and how to actually create using mark tool. So today we are going to learn about, yes, the select tool and obviously the lasso tool. That is what I have mentioned, tools S and L. S in the sense select tool, L in the sense lasso tool. So what actually can we do with these two tools? I'll show you, don't worry about it. So once again, let us revise on what exactly we were been learning and what is the Photoshop all about. So when I speak about Photoshop, yes, you always have to remember two things. One is creating the image and the other one editing the image. Eppudu nenu meeku ide cheptu vachanu because Photoshop is not a software where you can do anything. It's just a software which you can basically create anything that is related to images. And the second thing, yes, edit an image with the lot of effects or with the internal changes of the graphics or pixels that you can put into the Photoshop. So these two are the basic things that you should remember about Photoshop. And Photoshop is an editing software and it is used for creating the best outputs of the pictures that you make in Photoshop. So this is what is Photoshop. So yes, let us see here what we have. Yes, toolbar. So when I speak about toolbar, mark is the last tool that we were been working on. Before that, we were been working on, yes, we were been working on the menu bar. So when I speak about the Photoshop, yes, we were been learning about the mark tool. If you can see here, these are the mark tool options. We have rectangular mark tool, we have elliptical mark tool, we have single row, we have single column mark tool. So these are the options that you have when I say mark tool, and here it is M. So now I think you got what is the mark tool. And what is this? It's move tool and it's lasso tool. So when I speak about mark tool, you know, wherever the selection can be, once you type M, the option goes to here. So this is a magic, isn't it? It's not a magic, it's the automatic selection tool. So once again I'll show you, even if I am here or if I am here, once I type M on my keyboard, the selection obviously go to here, and once I type V, it obviously comes here, and once I type L, the selection goes here. So see, that is why I have marked you with the alphabets. So eppudaina Photoshop ni alphabets dwara gurtu pettukodam chala avasaram manaki, because these will help you in going through the shortcuts of the Photoshop. So now we will go with this select tool or the move tool. You know, this move tool helps you in so many courses. So before I speak about the move tool, today let us start with the the lasso tool. You know, in lasso tool we have three types: lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool, magnetic lasso tool. So first let us start with the lasso tool. Okay. So now let us open what we have been doing in the previously. So yes, obviously we were been editing on this image. Isn't it? So this is what actually we were been working on. So now let us start working with the lasso tool. So guys, today when I speak about the lasso tool, you know, the most important thing that you should remember, especially when you're working on Photoshop, never work on the background. So always double click it or unlock it, okay, and now start editing on it. Before that, what I'll do, I'll create a new tab. Okay. All right. So now let's, okay, I'll not show all this to you. Okay, let's edit this now. So guys, how to work on Lasso tool? Always maximize the image so that you can work on detail. So when I speak about the detailness, okay, you only gonna make it through the Lasso tool, okay. So now click on Lasso tool, maximize more. Enta maximize cheskunta anta manchidi, because you can work on pixels. When you start working on pixels, you literally can edit so well. So now, how to work on Lasso tool? Lasso tool ante em ledu, image ni cut cheyadame Lasso tool behavior. So now let us start working on it. So ela start cheyalante left mouse button meeku ekkadi nunchi editing start kavalo akkadi varaku velli, what I'll do, I'll just see on how exactly can I cut the image. Okay. Okay. So now I'll start working on it. Okay. So now I have started editing. So ఇక్కడ మీరు పిక్సెల్స్ చూసినట్టయితే పిక్సెల్స్ మీద నుంచి obviously కట్ చేయడం స్టార్ట్ చేయండి. So now just click the left mouse button, click it and start drawing it. Guys, don't leave the left mouse button. If you leave, the selection will go. So వదలకుండా అలా పెయింట్ చేస్తూ వెళ్ళాలి. It's just like writing. See, there is a problem with my mouse, so I think it's not happening properly. So never do that. Okay. For the more advanced level, what I'll do, obviously work on the corners of the image, because this will help you in giving the best output. Oops. See, there's a problem with the mouse. Okay, now what I'll do, or else I'll show you the easiest way. Okay, guys, this is how you basically get the selection. And now I'll minimize this. Ippudu move tool is very much important. Once you select the move tool, what is the symbol that we have here? We have, if you can see, we have plus. But అదే నేను ఇక్కడికి పట్టుకెళ్తే the option turns into scissor. See, plus to scissor. Okay. So that is means the move tool or the the tool right now which I am using is ready to cut the image. So now I will cut it, paste it. See, now transform it. Okay, done. So I have cut the image with the help of Lasso tool. So now I'll do some basic editings here, that is by oh god, it's too big, isn't it? So I'll reduce the brush size, increase the smoothness, it's just the basic editing that we are doing. Okay, don't worry people, I'll tell you all this. This is called the intake editing of the picture. Be very careful because it should never look odd. Start editing very carefully. So this is something that we have to do. Increase the brush size. So you always have to work on pixels for the better output. See, make sure you edit very carefully. Zoom it as much as you can. Okay. This is what creates the best impact on your work, guys. See, be very careful in editing, because editing is something, it's like a hobby, you know. You keep it doing and you'll get addicted to all this. Okay, so we have successfully cut the image. Now, this is what we have done. Okay, if you can see, we have, you know, the external postures which we actually can't see. So what you can do, erase it. That's all, very simple, isn't it? So now we'll put her the heroistic images. Okay, see, created so many, isn't it? Now we have created something. Okay. It's how is it? No, let's not do all this graphics right now because you will get confused. Okay, so I'll do one thing, I'll delete the last one as well. Okay, so now we've been doing this, and let's add the gradients to our background. So now I have merged all the files. See, now I have merged it. So whatever I do, all are merged. So now I will duplicate this and then transform, and then I'll increase this, and then I'll move it, and then I will reduce the opacity and fill, and I will drag down this layer to down. Okay, so now we have done something, and now I'll create a new layer and then give color. Black and I'm so sorry. Guys, if you're not able to understand this colors, oh god, something. If you're not able to understand this colors, got something have happened. See, this is a technical error that we keep getting sometimes. Don't get confused or don't get panicked. Okay. If you're not happy with these colors, you can also go for customs, where you can find so many patterns. Whatever color you click, you're going to have plenty of options here. Okay. So I'm going to take lavender color. Okay. And now I'll go for filter and then give brush strokes. Okay. Oh, this is empty, isn't it? I'll do one thing. I'll go for gradient. Okay. See, sometimes we don't know. Okay, so I have created a background. It's just the creativity. And then increase the opacity. Okay, and then increase the opacity, and then also the fill a little bit. And then what you do, try changing it. Okay, then add the original one. So this is what we have done. you know, then and decrease the opacity and the fill. So now this gives an extreme tagline, and by using the mark tool, let us create something like let's put okay, Alt delete, Control delete. Okay. And now let us put it on top of everything. Okay. Enter. Let's give fashion week. Okay, so now I am going to select this. Okay. Then I am going to drop a shadow. And yes, of course, I'm going to change it. And okay, we do also basically can you know, put some more options, but you know, it's just on how exactly you want it. So you know, I want it like this, so I'll put it like this. And let us give some glass effect for this. So this is how we have created, isn't it? So yeah, this is like a kind of you know, banner or something. So yes, we have put it like this. If you want to edit some more, you know, go for the, you know, go for the more text here. You can just put it here, and you can write something that you want, you know. You can just write this, or don't miss it at Taj. That's all. Let's put it like this. Apply. Little crossfade. It's okay. See? So this is something that we have done using Lasso Tool. Okay, so I'll also save this, you know, now save as fashion or Lasso Tool and save it as JPEG. Save. So you know, this means it's loading. So whenever I say, you know, yeah, we got it. So let's put it into large file and then OK, that we got the image saved. And now let's see where exactly our image is. Okay, so yeah, let's close this and let's see our system, pictures, Photoshop. Yes, we have the image. So this is the poster that we have created today. You know, that's really good, isn't it? See how nice it is. So the details are, you know, it's very easy, isn't it? Like in what? In I think like 10 to 15 minutes we have created this image. Like so easy, isn't it? Okay. So now let's go back to the Photoshop here. So now let's go back and go back and go back and go back and go back. So we have gone back. I have deleted all that I have done, including everything. So now I am left with the background again. So now what to do? I'll create another image. Let's take any image from the you know, current folders I have. Not so good images I have, so probably I'll go with, okay, we don't have current pictures right now, so it's okay. So we'll do with the same thing. Okay, I'll import. Import is Ctrl+O. Take the image. Oh, and wow, we already have the image. Not the last time we have done it. Okay. So now, Lasso Tool. We are at the Lasso Tool. So we have finished with the normal Lasso Tool, and then we have Polygonal Lasso Tool. You know, select it. This is somewhat more better. Okay. You know, these are like advanced options for you every time. Okay. So now look at this. The last time we were been clicking the left mouse button continuously and we were been drawing, but this is not like that. Okay, so this is where you just have to click once and then just drag the mouse till wherever you want. I again have a problem. Okay, click it and then take it till wherever you want. Again click it. See, so this is the option for the more you know, better way of, you know, editing. See, I have a problem with my system actually. Sometimes things go wrong, you have to be patient. Just be very careful while you're editing. See, it's very straight cuts, you know. Just you have to click wherever you need the point. Just keep clicking. Always work on pixels, guys, so that you will get the best output. this makes the image very nice. See how accurate it is. I can in fact work on the minors. Guys, you need a lot of patience, you know. You have to sit in front of system for hours and hours, and that's when you get the perfect output. So always make sure you really work with a lot of patience. You know, it's very nice, you know. In fact, some people get lost here. Okay, I am one kind of it. I am sorry if I am not putting you engaged. So when you are editing, your concentration should be absolutely on this, because that's when you get the correct output. Okay. Make as many as points you can, okay, because nothing's gonna wrong. This is very straight, isn't it? Like, you know, in fact, before we were been actually struggling with the lasso tool on how exactly should we cut it, or you know, we were being bothered about how exactly the output is going to be there. So now we are not going to have all these problems, you know. It's just that you go keep cutting it. You need a lot of patience. Again, I'm telling you, you just have to sit and then, you know, work it on it. Only then the output is going to be amazing. It's called the 3D dimensional cut that we are doing. See, guys, one more thing. Look at here very carefully. When I am coming to the end of the point, there comes the 0 symbol. That's all. That's all. See, now I'll show you the editing that we have done. Can you see how accurate this is? See, so accurate, isn't it? I'll cut it for you and I'll show it. I'm again using the move tool, cut it, drag it, that's all. Look at the image. How neat cutting, isn't it? Very nice. Guys, before we have used our eraser tool to erase the background and everything. Now look at the sharpness that we have. Now how very nice it have come, right? See, can you see any of the mistakes, or can you see the background anywhere? I have cut it absolutely from the image. See, this is how you actually have to do it, guys. So this is how you actually cut the video or audio or whatever it is. or the image. And now I will do something which is very nice. Okay. Then I will put some edits. Shadow, distance. Oh. Okay. That's some nice. And again the same. Or you can just put style. How is it? Or you can basically edit this as trend. So how's it, guys? This is nice, isn't it? Like, you know, for this again, if you want to use a Lasso tool, use it. Put Alt D, Control T, Alt Shift, drag it, enter, get it to the bottom level. And now we have this. Okay, so now move this. I'll move it less. Okay. And I'll create another one. Okay. So this is what we have created, isn't it? Like, you know, a very good posture in like 2 minutes probably. So now I'll save this as JPEG, Lasso Tool 2. Save, large file. Okay. And now I'll go back to here and then open the banner that we have done. This is a kind of poster, or this is what you can see, you know, Recently we've been looking at so many trends of the images that we come, you know. This is an easiest way to create a very good posture for something. Okay, so here we have created an amazing wallpaper, you know, for trends. You can also sell it for Reliance Trends so that you can get some money. I'm just joking, so don't worry about it. So this is what is the Photoshop, guys. We have so many options to work on Photoshop, and this is a game that you can play here. So yes, so guys, when I speak about Photoshop, yes, we were been learning about the Lasso tool today, which is very most amazing thing, and also the Move tool, you know, which is actually being used for the cutting of the image and pasting it somewhere else, and you know, moving the image here and there, or you know, moving the object from here to there, or you know, it's basically a hand role. It plays a hand role in the Photoshop. So today we were been learning totally in Toolbox. We have learned 3 things. One is Mark tool, where if you just type M, you'll obviously get selected to that, and then you have Move tool, the shortcut is V, and then you have learned Lasso tool, which is the shortcut goes for L. So all these 3 are the most important things, and you have seen the editings and the wallpaper that we have created with the use of just the Lasso tool and the Mark tool and the selective tool, and we got the great output. So this is how you do it, and this is how you can grow in the industry by you know, developing yourself and putting more creativity in doing all this. So we'll be doing more lessons on Photoshop, don't worry about it, and keep practicing Photoshop for more best results. I am Kranth, and I'll be taking more classes for you. Thank you so much.